Ooh, what's that? It's a feather wall hanging that I'm gonna make today. Come on in to Home 301. That's where I live. I find big feathers in my yard all the time, and we usually bring them in the house and stick them in this fish sculpture hanging that's next to the back door. But there are getting to be quite a few of them on there, and I think I need to take them off so we can see those fishes again, my baby. So let's just remove these really big ones. Might be from vulture. And then the stripy ones, I think those are from our red-shouldered hawk that we have living in our backyard. These are definitely red-shouldered hawk feathers. Stripy. This one with the white tip, that's got to be a blue jay. That's better. Get those feathers cleaned out of that school of fish paint wall hanging. Of course, we need to find a good stick to hang our feathers off of, and then we need to prep our feathers. And I'm going to glue some of these jewelry findings on the ends of each individual feather so that I can hang them like earrings. Really cute and not too hard. And some of them I'm going to put more than one feather on and squish. That'll keep that on there real good. And we have one done. 100 more to go. Yes, we see it. Now I get all my things out for beading and stringing and just kind of work out a pattern. You can see I put multiple feathers on these big turkey vulture feather one. I string wooden beads because I think the wooden beads just lend itself to a nature arts and craft type of thing. And here's a trick I learned from needlepoint embroidery. So if you make a loop and you put a stick or toothpick and you drag it down to the end of it'll put that knot right there on top of that bead, and it's very handy. Very handy to know that. In needlepoint, that's called a French knot. But in beading, that's called tying your string. And of course, I gotta paint that stick up. I like this stick because it kind of looks like those simple bird and flight drawings where it's just kind of a lazy V. I think it'll look really good holding those feathers. And I'm just gonna paint it a natural brown color. I'm not gonna fancy it up too much. Here I'm just getting a feel for how they're gonna hang. I like it. Do you like it? You could subscribe to my channel. Oh, and here I got that edge flat cutter. And this is what it looked like when I first got them strung up. I was just trying to get a feel for it, my babies. I mean, it's not what I want. So I'm going to take it down and redo these feathers with some more bead because that's more of my vision. Plus I want to see that stick better. I don't want to have all those strings tied on it. So we'll just start all over, my babies. Take the hanging string out from that end cut that I made with that flat blade, and I didn't cut myself. You're welcome. And we'll just slide all these things right off, and then I can rethink how I want to put these on. Slide it off and slide them off and slide them off some more. This goes pretty fast. It's usually easier to undo something than it is to get it done, in my experience. So it's coming off of there pretty quickly. And once we get them off, we want to keep them straightened out. And this is a double-sided sticky tape. I'm going to use this to reattach my strings so that they will appear to fall from the back of the stick and not be tied around the stick. I think that's what I really didn't like about what it was looking like before. Besides also that it was all jumbled up lengths hanging down. I want to make it a little more intentional, but first we got to get this sticky tape on. It is very sticky. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out really well. Get it all pressed on real good and rip the paper off. I'm rubbing it in to get it really good and tight next to the stick because you don't want it to just peel right off. This won't be the only way I'm holding these feathers on, but it's the way I'm going to hold them steady while I'm working on it. I get it all stuck on there and then take that paper off. Come on, do it. And peel it off. Now, that part of the stick is super sticky. It's a sticky stick. Get it? Sticky stick. So now I just need to put these strings on where I want them, and that sticky tape will hold it very steady. And I start with all of my big feathers first, right there, and I get some of my fancy longer ones, and then I move to the shorter ones, and then I have all of my beads on strings, and I have them all laid out, and I think I'm done putting things on it, and I'm just kind of fussing with it now. But in a second, you'll see my second way of adhering these strings to this stick so that they are never going to fall off. And here it comes, my secret trick, paper napkins. So I'm just going to fold up my napkin and cut a couple of pieces off of it. I think that's about the width that I'll need for my stick, and I cut way too many pieces off of there, my babies. I only use one of those. And then, of course, it's the trusty old wood glue. So I'm just tapping a good amount of wood glue all along and making sure that I hit every one of those strings. And when I put the paper napkin on, the sticky tape that's already on there is going to hold that down already. I won't even have to wait for the glue to dry, my babies. It's a joyful day. And we get that paper napkin. Just start setting it on there, just over the top of the sticky tape, and then the string, and then the string will be sandwiched between the sticky tape and the glue. And I'm sure that glue is going to even help the sticky tape adhere even longer, because that stuff does dry out eventually. You don't want to have just sticky tape on there. You want to put this paper napkin and glue method too. At least I do. You would too if you were making one of these. I hope somebody does get inspired to make something after they watch my video. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I'm in a rut, I'll watch Era Bentley or Rachel Makesy or Peculiarly Ashley. I think her name's Ashley Bortman. I really like her. She's kind of my style. I'd like to meet her someday. I'd like to meet all three of those ladies. I really admire all three of them. My very first YouTubers that I watched. And now maybe people will watch me. That would be nice. It's not happening yet, but I have faith. I heard that persistence pays off in this game. And I got game. Which means I'm pretty persistent. Now I'm going to cut all of these excess strings right off of there. Just a little snip, snip. And then it'll be done. Oh, well, I have to put the hanging string back on. But that's why I cut those ends on that stick with that flat edge blade, so that I'd have a place to shove that hanging string into. And then I just need a nail on the wall to finish hanging my feather art. Look how that's coming out. It's coming out great. Now over in my beading area, you'll notice that my beads are sitting on that. It's a microfiber material. They used to sell blankets made out of this stuff. It's kind of fuzzy. Anyway, if you have a square of that to put your beads on, then they won't roll all over the table. I used to put my beads in like a plate or a bowl, and then I found out that if you have this piece of like fuzzy material, which I believe is microfiber, then those beads don't roll around so much, my babies. It's much easier to get them on your needle. So now I've talked sufficiently through the removal of the strings. I didn't want you to miss any of it. And let's put that hanger back on. Now I'll get my husband over here to help me out. Oh, when you have the end with the little slit cut in it, and you put a little knot in the end of your string so it won't just slip through, and then you get that string into that slit and pull it to the knot, That's not gonna go anywhere, my babies. It is done. My husband was home, so I asked him to come help me while I film. He's such a good guy. Of course he'll come over and help. And of course that's the back. Turn around, turn around. There you go. He is always on it. Always ready to help me with the heavy lifting and the straining. That guy does not like a crooked picture, let me tell you. And here we are, my babies. I'm finally done. Didn't it turn out nice? It took so long. It was such a struggle, but I got it. I got it in the end, and I really like how it looks now. What do you think? All right. Well, thanks for coming and watching me make this thing, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, my babies. Bye.